Hello, everyone. Thank you for listening and watching. My name is Yogi Neferititi, and you can find my information in the description box below. So I've been picking up on this collective anxiety for the past couple of days, and I wanted to see what Spirit has to say about this. For some of you, I'm hearing that this is actually anxiety that you are, in fact, picking up on from the collective. You're sensitive to energies. I'm hearing that you're sensitive to astrological transits. And this is a timeless video, but at the time of me recording this, we are in eclipse season and we just came out of the Lionsgate portal. So a lot of people are going through transformations, dark nights of the soul. People are getting karma, good and bad. And this is creating a lot of anxiety. For some of you people, like I've been picking up on in the past couple of readings, people have been doing spell work on you, black magic, love spells, and this can create anxiety, right? So let's see what Spirit has to say about this anxiety, this collective anxiety, things we can do about it, maybe who it is. Let's see. Thank you, God, Goddess, angels, and guides, divine ancestors. Bless me and protect me as I channel the messages for the collective. Thank you that their angels and guides, God, Goddess, that you protect them and help them to trust their intuition and use their discernment to take what resonates and leave the rest. Bless them and protect them as well. Thank you. Blessed be. And so it is. So I'm going to be pulling from the Psychic Tarot. And I'm also going to be pulling from the Spirit Animal Oracle and my makeshift, okay? Because I feel like for a lot of you, this is anxiety that is not yours, okay? This is anxiety, like I said, that's coming from the collective, from people wanting you to be in this energy because misery loves company, people doing actual spell work on you, sending you negative energy. A lot of this anxiety is actually stemming from that. So let's see. I'm hoping this table doesn't shake too much. This is kind of a new setup. I guess we'll find out. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. What does the collective need to know about this anxiety, this collective anxiety, this anxiety that they're feeling? What do they need to know? Who is this? What is this regarding? Let's see. Okay. Got two. All right. Sacrifice. So this is the Hanged Man in the traditional tarot. So for some of you, this could be a Pisces that's sending you this negative energy. But for a lot of you, I feel like you are just going through kind of a difficult situation. You have some decisions to make. You know, maybe things seem like they're a lot harder than they need to be right now. I'm hearing that you are also processing a lot of deep-rooted emotions that are, you know, coming to the surface for healing with this eclipse energy. And also, I'm hearing that you need to deliberately do some shadow work. You need to clear your energy. For some of you, you might feel stuck, okay? For some of you, I'm hearing that this is energy that was sent towards you, somebody that wanted to keep you stuck, maybe in a third-party situation. I'm hearing for some of you, this could be somebody sending you financial blocks, right? Because this is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm also hearing that a lot of you could be having some anxiety because you're going through some financial struggles or difficulties. Spirit is saying that this will be over soon. But the lesson in this is that you need to be wiser in your spending. I feel like for some of you, Spirit gave you whatever provision that you needed and you squandered it somehow. That's what I'm hearing. I was guided to pull from this top, destruction, tower, okay? So what I'm hearing with this is that somebody is very, very upset with you. Somebody is angry with you because they have control issues. They're having a hard time holding it together. For some of you, this could be, again, this dark night of the soul energy that I've been picking up on. But I'm also hearing, for some of you, I'm hearing that this is somebody that betrayed you. Okay, this is somebody that is getting karma for betrayal and they are not able to hold it together. Okay, I'm hearing that you're going to see this person's demise. Whoever this person is that's creating this anxiety in your life, Spirit says that you're going to witness this person's downfall. So take that if it resonates. Something's going to happen. I'm hearing for some of you, this is a work situation. You're going to see somebody get fired. Okay. This is you. You're protected, okay? This is your energy. I'm also hearing that you need to protect your energy. You need to protect your mental energy. You need to protect your heart space, okay? I'm getting a strong energy of boundaries with this card. Energetic boundaries. You need to shield yourself, right? Protect your wealth, I'm hearing. Protect your growth. Protect whatever it is that you hold sacred, okay? Shield yourself. Let's see, bottom of the deck. So if you've watched my readings, you know sometimes I'll pull this card when somebody is in fact doing love spells, okay? But for some of you, this person that's sending you negative energy, that's creating this anxiety, is an ex, right? This is somebody that you are no longer involved with. This is somebody that you felt like you wasted your emotional energy on. I'm hearing this is somebody that could have love bombed you. Be the light. I'm getting another vibe from this card of energy clearing, raising your vibration. Okay. I'm being guided to tell you, you know, when we have anxiety, it's because we're not in the present moment. Okay. We're living in the past or we're living in the future. We're worried about the future or we are ruminating over something that happened in the past. Neither one of those situations we really have control over. Okay. So if we can use anxiety as a tool to help us, as an indicator, I'm hearing that we are in fact not in the energy of trust. We're not in the energy of surrender. We're not in the energy of the present moment. Okay? Our anxiety should not be an instruction on how to live and how to act and how to be. We should be able to perceive our anxiety as information. Okay? Something that we need to know and be aware of. And I'm not saying that we don't have emotions and, you know, that anxiety is supposed to feel good. It's not, right? But we can, you know, step outside of that and say, okay, I have this anxiety. Why do I have it? Right? What is the reason this anxiety is showing up? Because there's a message here for me, right? I'm not living in the present moment. I'm not in the present moment. I'm ruminating over the past. I'm worried about the future. All right. So let's see what the spirit animals have to say. This was flipped over. Cat spirit, claim your independence. Definitely. When you're feeling anxiety, you're not free. You don't feel free. You feel trapped. You feel bound by your worries. Mental prison. Free yourself. Right? Cats do whatever the fuck they want. But cats do have anxiety sometimes, right? My cats don't, though. All right, let's see. Spirit animals, what do you have to say about this collective anxiety? Okay, for some of you, this anxiety I'm hearing is about rumors and lies that were told about you. You know what I say about rumors and lies. Don't ever feel the need to clear up a rumor, okay? You have 1,000 reputations every time you walk out of your house. Who gives a fuck what people think about you? You cannot control what other people think about you. You cannot control the thoughts in other people's heads, all right? All you can do is live your life. This says this and that are true. Yeah, so people were telling lies, gossiping, slandering, and slanderizing your name. If people wasn't talking about you, you ain't popping, right? But let people lie, let people talk their shit. So the fuck what? They're not stopping nothing. They're not stopping anything. And if people want to believe that, then they're just as clown as the people telling the lies, right? Let's see. Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. I'm hearing that you need to be gentle and kind and patient with yourself. There's a message of self-love here, okay? You've been hard on yourself. You've been criticizing yourself. I love what Louise Hay said. She said that you've been criticizing yourself your whole life, and it has never, ever worked. Approve of yourself and see what happens, right? Be gentle, be kind, be patient with yourself. Love yourself, right? If you have anxiety, I'm hearing some of you need to get some rest. You need a good night's sleep. Moth spirit, okay? This says surrender. Again, you need to surrender. You need to surrender. And surrendering is not easy. I get it. I get it. But really, in these kind of situations where you have anxiety, there is no other option, right? It's only when you surrender do you get the answers, do you get the solutions, do you put yourself in a high enough vibration to receive what it is that you need. Okay, let's see. You know, and with mob spirit too, sometimes, again, this is an energy of somebody sending you negative vibes. Okay, somebody, you know, when we're light workers, way showers, high vibrational beings, we attract the light and the dark. So again, cleanse your energy. Let's see what else comes out. Spirit animals, what do you have to say about this anxiety? I'm hearing for some of you, it's not your energy. It's not your energy. You need to clear it. Okay, let's see. 3 came out. I'm going to take them. Koala, spirit has a plan. Again, a message of trust. Okay, surrender and trust. Koala is also a spirit animal of extreme self-care, nurturing, relaxation. Okay, trusting in divine timing. So that's what a lot of you need to do, is trust. Let's see. Wasp. Okay, Wasp in reverse is my entity card. So there's definitely a message here that somebody has been sending you negative energy. This is also a succubus energy. Okay, so cleanse, protect. All right. If you're intuitive and you've seen succubus energies, this is what they look like. They look like bugs. They look like golden, you know, kind of dusty bugs, right? So cleanse your energy, vulture. Okay, definitely somebody giving you anxiety because they're trying to take from you. They're trying to, I'm hearing that for some of you, people could have been doing death magic on you. That's definitely going to give you some anxiety. Okay, but with this vulture energy too, I'm also hearing that, you know, these people are fucking trash, right? Scavengers. All right, bottom of the deck. Mouse. Right? Some of you have anxiety because you're worried about little shit, petty shit, right? You're letting yourself get worked up over something that's not even a big deal. And you need to release it. You need to trust. For some of you, I'm hearing you know better. You know the situation is going to work out. It's a small thing, okay? I'm also getting the energy with this mouse that some of you have anxiety because you need to clean up. You need to clean your fucking house. Okay, do some chores, get caught up on them chores. Having a nasty environment does create anxiety. Again, nurture yourself, love yourself, trust in the abundance of the universe, trust in the miracles, trust that you will be provided for, trust that all of your needs will be met. All of your needs are already met. You have everything that you need in this present moment. And you hold on to that and you repeat that to yourself over and over and over again. Okay? But there's a strong message here too, that this anxiety of any kind can be cleared with self-love. Self-love is always the answer, right? It's going to raise your vibration. It's going to help. Ooh, now look, this is carnelian. Okay, so I knocked this over. Maybe I need to show this to somebody. This will help you to get motivated, energized. Carnelian will also help you to focus. Okay, do what you need to do when you need to do it, even if you don't feel like it. All right. I push through and persevere. Yeah. Some of you need to, I'm hearing some of you need to get the fuck over it. Okay. Whatever's going on in your life, whatever is happening, you can handle it. You need to get up, put on your big girl panties, put on your big boy pants, and handle this shit. Okay? Is it going to be easy? No, but you got this. All right, let's see. Self-love and empowerment. I pulled this one first, so we'll get a couple from the triggers and towers too. Let's see. Self-love and empowerment. I'm hearing 3 messages. 1, 2, 3. I'm a magnet for miracles. Yeah. So again, for some of you, expect a miracle. Expect a miracle, right? Keep your vibration high and keep telling yourself, I am a magnet for miracles, especially if you're going through some sort of financial difficulty. some sort of, struggle with your money. I'm hearing for some of you, you are needing a miracle for your health or maybe your living situation. The message is here and it's clear. Your miracle is coming. I love him. And look, it came out again. I push through and persevere, and I love him. For some of you, you're a masculine energy that I'm speaking to, okay? And you need to love yourself. You need to learn how to approve of yourself. That's what I'm hearing. That you are somebody that maybe has a lot of pride, a lot of ego, and you think that this is a reflection of self-love. It's not, okay? Pride and ego are only reflections of fear and something that you're possibly covering up. So if you're a masculine energy, there's a message here that you need to practice self-love, and you need to research how you in particular can practice self-love. You need to push through and persevere, and you need to free yourself from this anxiety. Everybody that's watching this, right? Because your spirit animals are surrounding you, supporting you, and protecting you. So pay attention to the spirit animals that are showing up in your reality, whether that's in real life, on a t-shirt, on a billboard, on a meme, anything, anywhere. Pay attention to the spirit animals because they are showing up to give you guidance and support and to help you with this anxiety, okay? But I'm hearing that it's about you needing to stay in the present moment and believing that your miracle is on the way. I just have to get aligned. I just have to be aligned with it. Infinite patience produces immediate results. And you know what the immediate result is? It's peace. When you're peaceful, you're automatically in a high vibration, which means you're automatically in alignment with your blessings, but real, genuine peace. Not this fake positive vibes only and all this, fake toxic bullshit that the metaphysical community tries to put out. No, I'm talking about really working on yourself and getting yourself truly in that place of loving and appreciating yourself and trusting. Even when your emotions are saying something else, you have that inner flame inside of you that never flickers, even when the worst is going before you, okay? Let's see, triggers and towers. Illegal business. Some of y'all have anxiety because you're doing something you ain't supposed to be doing. Okay? You're stealing, I'm hearing. Some of you are stealing time from work. I'm hearing that specifically. And maybe you're being watched now. So that could be giving you some anxiety. Okay? Let's see. Ignorant. Let's see. What is this ignorant? Maybe there's something you don't know. Oh, okay. Health issues came out as a clarifier. For some of you, maybe you do have some kind of an underlying health issue that is creating this anxiety and you don't know about it. So maybe you need to go get like a physical health checkup. Something fell in my lap. Daddy issues. Some of you, your daddy is giving you anxiety, your baby daddy, your real daddy, right? Sometimes I see this card as the Emperor in reverse. So again, if you're that masculine energy, you need to come out of this. Okay, this is not real self-love. It's ego, it's pride, it's arrogance. What is this? Maybe this is giving some of y'all anxiety. Or I'm hearing for some of you, this is what you need to do to release some of that tension out of your body. Okay? Look, let me tell you something. There is nothing wrong with touching yourself. If anybody told you otherwise, they're wrong, okay? Why would God, goddess, angels, ancestors, and guides, in their almighty infinite wisdom, create a part of our body that's with us all the time that we can get instantaneous pleasure from? That's the first thing. And secondly, why would they be concerned with everything that goes on in this world? All of the people, all of the struggles, poverty, pestilence, war, famine, all the shit, child essay, all of that. Do you think they care if we touch ourselves? I don't think so. That's just my belief. Don't do it all the time. Don't get addicted to it and be a weirdo. But, this could help some of y'all. Okay. So Take that if it resonates. And some of you are just fucking stubborn, okay? Maybe God has given you some guidance and you're not following it. And that's creating the anxiety. All right, 2 more, and then I'm going to have to wrap this up. Psychic attack, okay, it's here. So some of you, like I said, somebody is definitely sending you some negative energy, okay? Cleanse, protect. I'm hearing for some of you, you need to sleep with some amethyst, okay, under your pillow. You know, put what in your bonnet, whatever. Keep some amethyst close, okay? That's a good shield from psychic attack. Okay, so look, I'm picking up on some sex magic here, okay? I need to redo these cards. But look, okay. So for some of you, this anxiety could be as a result of somebody doing sex magic on you, masturbating to your pictures, masturbating and calling out your name when they, you know, climax, okay? So that can definitely create some anxiety. So cleanse, protect. I'm hearing you need to take a spiritual bath or a shower, wear your crystals at night. But most importantly, if this is not pertaining to you, like I said, anxiety pretty much occurs when you're not living in the present moment, okay? So if you have some anxiety, I'm hearing for some of you, you need to try practicing pranayama, okay? That's yogic breathing. There's some very simple techniques. You can even go on Pinterest and find a pen and it'll give you like really quick instructions on how to do like box breathing, alternate nostril breathing. Those, you know, pranayama could be an instant solution, relief for anxiety, okay? So take that if it resonates, but again, stay in the present moment, surrender, trust your intuition and follow it, and always ask for guidance whenever you're unsure, okay? Your spirit team is with you always. They'll never leave you. They'll never forsake you. They'll never make you feel stupid for asking the same question over and over and over and over again. And pay attention to the spirit animals. They definitely have a message for you and they're offering you assistance with your anxiety, okay? So I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you so much for listening and watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I look forward to speaking to you again really soon. And thank you so much for your donations. May they be returned to you 1,000-fold. And I thank you so much for your likes. I thank you so much for your support. And please make sure that you're checking out my community posts where I do astrology updates every day. And I post a yoga or Pilates reel on a daily basis. Have a wonderful day. Namaste.